All right. To start us off, I'd like to play a quick 3-minute video that goes through the high-level navigation in Terra.
Hello, I'm Derek from the Terra team. In this video, we'll be going over what the Terra website looks like and how you can use Terra as a part of your data analysis pipeline. From the main page, you can access your workspaces, view showcase workspaces, or browse existing data. At the top left of any page, you can open the menu button to access these and other features of the site. If this is your first time using Terra, sign in and follow the prompts to register your account. Once you've done that, you'll be able to access and edit your profile from within your profile settings. You can also manage privacy and sharing through your group access settings, or change billing information in your billing settings, as shown here. When you visit your Workspaces tab for the first time, the page should be empty. This is where you'll find your own workspaces when you begin creating them. But until then, the Library tab will be your most useful tool, as it includes helpful links to get you started. You can access each of these links from within the Library menu, but they're also accessible through each of the tabs at the top of the Library page. Let's go over each of them now. Here, in the Datasets tab, you can access data from a number of public and restricted access repositories. You can sample from and import these data into your workspaces when you're ready to analyze them. If you're authorized to use restricted access data, such as data stored in Gen 3, you can link your credentials to your Terra account from within your Terra profile. In the Showcase and Tutorials tab, you can find curated sample workspaces to help you get started in Terra. This includes featured workspaces and GATK4 example workspaces that cover a wide range of use cases. These come preloaded and pre-configured with data for you to use and explore. We will also be highlighting new and interesting workspaces here, so check back often to see what we have. For first-time users, we recommend getting hands-on with our Workflows Quick Start tutorial, or try your hand at interactive analysis using our Notebooks Quick Start. Finally, in the Code and Workflows tab, you will find a number of GATK4 resources that have been optimized to run from within Terra. Additional workflows are available in the Doc Store and in the Broad Methods repository. These have been submitted by users and cover more specific analysis needs. For example, if you visit the Doc Store, you can find workflows created by any number of organizations by clicking on this link here. If you need help using the site or building your workflows, access the Support menu, which includes links to how-to guides and documentation, resources for you to request a new feature, as well as a link to our community forum. If you can't find what you're looking for there, don't hesitate to contact us directly through the link shown here. This concludes our video. If you need help, visit support.terra.bio for more info and documentation. Thank you for watching, and we hope that you enjoy using Terra. Hello, I'm Derek.
All right, great. So that was a tour of app.terra.bio. The homepage for BioData Catalyst powered by Terra looks a bit different than what was displayed in the video. So I have an image of that pictured here on the left. BioData Catalyst powered by Terra has the ecosystem branding and different links on the homepage. If you sign in through either URL, though, you will be able to access your workspaces created via either portal. So that means if you sign into app.terra.bio and create a workspace, you can access it via BioData Catalyst powered by Terra and vice versa. Another thing to note is you don't need an ERA Commons ID to register. If you do not have one, you should get that process started, but you can also start exploring the BioData Catalyst powered by Terra without it. You can create and authenticate with any Google identity that you have. When you register on your profile page, you can link your NIH account and link NHLBI BioData Catalyst Framework services to get access to restricted data sets authorized by dbGaP. And that's all on your profile page. All right, so we recently updated our showcase page interface, and I've shared a screenshot of it here. As the video went over, this page demos featured workspaces. Featured workspaces are packaged demonstrations of an analysis or toolkit on example data. They typically include an example data set configured workflows with Dockers that can run on the example dataset, or configured notebooks. They also have good documentation describing what the analysis does. Some of them provide cost and time estimates for running the workflows. It's worth a visit to this page, and so I put a link for you here. You can also clone these workspaces to run an analysis you find interesting on your own data. They are curated by the research community, different project collaborators, and the data sciences platform at the Broad Institute. For example, there are a lot of GATK best practice workspaces created by the GATK team. For community curated workspaces, we have a process for validating them to ensure they have appropriate documentation and are runnable. One way we've seen researchers use this page is to package their publications, methods, and Dockers in a workspace so that others can more easily reproduce their work or build off of their work. Okay, so now I'm going to switch gears and talk about some items that are different between Seven Bridges and Terra. This sometimes helps researchers figure out which platform to start with when they join the ecosystem. If you are hearing this information and aren't quite sure if these differentiators matter to you, we recommend you try both platforms. By both analysis platforms being a part of the ecosystem, researchers have a lot of flexibility. To start our differentiators, the workflow language supported by Terra is the Workflow Description Language, or WDL. The cloud provider Terra sits on top of is the Google Cloud Platform, and we are working on building capabilities to work on Azure by Microsoft as well. In terms of applications, there are preloaded apps and the option to bring your own. You can launch Galaxy, IGV, or Seeker as well, and more to come on what those apps are if they're new to you. In terms of interactive analysis features, you can customize your machine's specifications like CPUs, GPUs, memory, and make use of persistent disks to back up any files or packages you imported to use again next time you spin up a quick environment. We also provide Terra-maintained Hail, Bioconductor, and GATK application configurations to support popular use of these toolkits within the interactive analysis feature. Okay, so I'm going to quickly highlight a few more points from that table. First off, WDL is a community-driven language. This is a site where you can learn more about it with some helpful pointers to the GitHub, Stack Overflow, Slack Workspace, the specification of the language itself. OpenWDL is led by a small core group who help govern the language spec, and you can find out more about this group from this site as well. All right, I wanted to highlight the Google Cloud Platform console so you could see its connection with Terra. When you create a Terra billing project, it creates a Google project with particular permissions. So you can actually go into the GCP Cloud Console and see your billing data, what resources you're actively using, and a variety of other information. And this is just what the dashboard looks like when you first sign in and you select your Terra billing project or Google project here. In terms of applications, you can bring your own Docker image extended from the Terra base image to install the software application, programming languages, and packages that you need. Or you can also provide an initialization script for installing what you need onto the runtime. Here are links to find out more about Galaxy, IGV, and Seeker. I don't think I'll have enough time to talk about them today, so please do read more about them. And to conclude, I recommend taking a look at the BioData Catalyst collection workspace for a bunch of handy notebooks curated by the amazing team at UCSC.